Stefan Uroš III, known as Stefan Dečanski, was the King of Serbia from the 6th of January 1322 to the 8th of September 1331. Dečanski was the son of King Stefan Milutin, and he defeated several of his family members vying for the throne. He took his epithet Dečanski from the great monastery he built at Dečani. Early life. Stefan Uroš III was the son of King Stefan Uroš II Milutin and his first wife Jelena, a Serbian noblewoman. He was born before his father took the throne in 1282. While still a youth, he was sent by his father as a hostage with his entourage to Nogai Khan of the Golden Horde, to maintain the peace between the Serbs and Tatars. He stayed at Nogai's court until the Khan's death in 1299. Exile and return. In 1314, Stefan Dečanski quarreled with his father, who sent him to Constantinople to be blinded. Dečanski was never totally blinded and was likely not blinded at all. In Constantinople, Dečanski was at the court of Andronikos II Palaiologos, indicating good relations between the states. Dečanski wrote a letter to Danilo, Bishop of Hum, asking him to intervene with Dečanski's father. Danilo wrote to Archbishop Nicodemus of Serbia, who spoke with Milutin and persuaded him to recall his son. In 1320, Dečanski was permitted to return to Serbia and was given the appanage of Bodimlja, while his half-brother Stefan Constantine held Zeta. Reign. Milutin became ill and died on the 29th of October 1321, leaving no formal instruction regarding his inheritance. Constantine was crowned king in Zeta, but civil war broke out immediately as both Stefan Dečanski and his cousin, Stefan Vladislav II, claimed the throne. Dečanski revealed that his eyesight was still intact, claiming a miracle, and the populace rallied behind him, believing the restoration of his sight to be a sign from God. On the 6th of January 1322, the Archbishop of Serbia, Nicodemus, crowned Dečanski king and his son, Stefan Dušan, young king. Dečanski later granted Zeta to Dušan as an appanage, indicating his intention for Dušan to be his heir. According to one account, Dečanski offered to split the realm with Constantine, who refused. Dečanski then invaded Zeta and Constantine was defeated and killed. In the meantime, Vladislav II had been released from prison upon Milutin's death and recovered the throne of Samir, which his father had established in northern Serbia. Vladislav also claimed the throne of Serbia upon Milutin's death and mobilized local support from Rudnik, a former appanage of Vladislav's father. Also supported by Hungarians, Bulgarians, and Bosnians, Vladislav consolidated control over Samir and prepared for battle with Dečanski. In 1323, war broke out between Dečanski and Vladislav. In autumn, Vladislav still held Rudnik, but by the end of 1323, the market of Rudnik was held by officials of Dečanski, and Vladislav seems to have fled further north. Some of Vladislav's supporters from Rudnik, led by Ragusan merchant Mensit, took refuge in the nearby Ostrovica fortress, where they resisted Dečanski's troops. Dečanski sent envoys to Dubrovnik, capital of Ragusa, to protest the support of Vladislav. Dubrovnik rejected Dečanski's complaint, claiming Ostrovica was held by Serbs. Dečanski was not satisfied, and in 1324 he rounded up all the Ragusan merchants he could find, confiscated the property, and held them captive. By year's end, Rudnik was restored to Dečanski, who released the merchants and returned the property. Vladislav was defeated in battle in late 1324, and fled to Hungary. Tensions between Dubrovnik and Serbia continued. In August 1325, Vojvoda Volin plundered Dubrovnik, resulting in a brief trade ban. On 25 March 1326, Dečanski reaffirmed privileges previously granted to Ragusa by Milutin. Tensions began again, however, when Bosnia and Dubrovnik took actions against the Branovići. Dečanski generally maintained an alliance with Andronikos II, aside from occasional disruptions. Dečanski avoided taking a position in the Byzantine civil war between Andronikos II and Andronikos III Palaiologos. Nevertheless, as Andronikos III gained control, he developed an alliance with Tsar Michael Asen III of Bulgaria. Michael Asen III divorced Dečanski's sister Anna and married the Byzantine princess Theodora Palaiologina instead. The Allies intended to join forces for a major invasion of Serbia in 1330. In the most significant event of Dečanski's reign, he defeated and killed Michael Asen III in the Battle of Velbajde. Prince Stefan Dušan also contributed to the victory. Hearing of Michael's defeat, Andronikos III retreated. Dečanski's subsequent conquests pushed the Serbian border south into Byzantine Macedonia. Some of his courtiers, however, were discontented with his policies and conspired to dethrone him in favor of Stefan Dušan. In 1331, Dušan came from Skadar to Neredimlju to overthrow Dečanski, who fled to Petric. On 21 August 1331, Dušan captured Petric after a siege and imprisoned his father in Zavekan fortress, where he was strangled on the 11th of November 1331. Ancestry, family. By his first wife, Theodora of Bulgaria, Stefan Dečanski had two children, Stefan Uroš IV Dušan, who overthrew him and took royal title. Đušića, by his second wife, Maria Palaiologina, daughter of John Palaiologos. Dečanski had. Simeon later tried to usurp imperial title from his nephew, and ruled as independent ruler in Thessaly. Yelena, who married Miladin III Subic. Theodora, who married Dejan. Legacy. Stefan is seen as a noble character in epic poetry, and the Serbian Orthodox Church had him canonized. His feast day is the 24th of November. His remains are venerated at the Church of the Visoki Dečani monastery, which he built in Kosovo. Dečanski's royal crown has been preserved until the present and is now kept at the Cetinje monastery in Montenegro.